Hey, what's up guys? I'm KBHD here.
Hey, what's up, Marquez? Are you getting the Tesla Cybertruck?
No. Well.
All right, it's been about 48 hours and I'm back at the studio and I've been able to sort of crystallize a lot of my thoughts that have been floating around about the Cybertruck. You may have watched my initial super quick early video of it from the event. A lot of people have. Then after that event, I didn't order one. And a lot of people kept asking me, hey, wait, Marquez, did you pre-order the Tesla Cybertruck? And my answer was usually, I don't really need a pickup truck, so no, the Cybertruck didn't really change that. But it was really interesting. But then of course you have the test ride, which for Tesla is notoriously effective, and then just a bunch more information and images and videos since that event have come out. A lot of these photos and videos show new angles of things like the interior, the lights in the bed of the truck, and a view from the back seat, and the spacious roof line, and even how much that weird marble countertop looks so strange in the front. I'm not sure still how I feel about that, but it's definitely still there. Twitter user Matt Landry got a video of the opening and closing of the rear hatch. So the driver presses a button on the side, and it's pretty cool to see it basically slot open and reveal the rear view mirror, and slotting closed will protect the 6.5-foot bed that's allegedly so strong that you can stand on it. And also, Elon on Twitter has since confirmed that there will be an option to make that cover a solar panel, which could regenerate up to 15 miles of extra range per day, if you're into that. So if you're really out in the middle of nowhere, then this could help you get a couple extra miles, which could be useful. It's really cool, but it's not the reason I ordered it though. The specs, of course, are still right, and a lot of people who did their test drives posted their videos of them, and they were demoing the dual motor version, which is doing 0 to 60s in like 4.5 seconds. So that's definitely faster than most other pickup trucks. And even though that's about the least important spec for a pickup, you care more about things like total load capacity and how much you can tow, that is still a fun byproduct of having an electric motor, and they will definitely show that off, so it's fun. But that's not why I ordered it though. And then something pointed out by Quinn of Snazzy Labs in his video, the bed itself has an L-track rail on the inside of the bed, and then the floor of the bed, there's a bunch of slots that you can use, and these two things together can make whatever combination of mounting points you want to tie things down or arrange what you're carrying in that huge 6.5-foot bed. That is really smart. I think they should have mentioned that on stage. It's not why I'm buying it, but I do appreciate a good modular design. Also, since the event, Elon has tweeted at SuperSaf confirming that there will be a matte black version of the Cybertruck after people sent him renders. And I swear that's not why I'm ordering one. Look, at the end of the day, when people are talking about Cybertruck, you inevitably land on the design, just what the thing looks like. And some parts of it are dope, and some parts of it are weird. I actually think the lights in the bed are pretty cool, assuming you can turn them off. The huge bar light on the front looks sick, and it's actually very functional on the road, and the roof light is more of just cool looking lights. But yeah, it's the angles and the line choices that make this one of the most polarizing vehicles I think I've ever seen. There were well over 20,000 comments. Actually, let me just check. It's over 30,000 comments now on the Cybertruck first impressions video. And reading through the comments, they almost alternate hilariously between like, this is amazing, this thing looks dope, it's one, I'm glad they think outside the box, I'm really happy, I want one. And then the others will be, this is stupid, I hate it, it's the dumbest looking truck ever, it's the worst. I think when it comes down to it, it's these two lines here instead of curves. I mean, when you look at this truck, there isn't a single curve anywhere. It's all angles and points and lines. It's kind of like how I draw a truck when I was like 5 years old and didn't know better, but the simplicity of it means it's very different from all the other trucks that are on the road right now, much more striking. And when you think about it, and you take some time with it, the more you realize this was all on purpose. To stand out in a sea of hundreds of other pickup truck options, this one had to be different. It had to be striking, and it had to stand out in a way. And then they had to really lean into it unashamedly and really embrace it to give people a reason to think about it differently. It's the same way I'm convinced right now that Apple lately does think about making new product design choices that are intentionally a little bit jarring. Just knowing that the memes will come, but soon enough, when people get used to it, it'll be the reason it's recognizable and even iconic. Tesla here is trying to break into a market, pickup trucks, that has been established for decades, and it's so mature that the top 5 best-selling cars in America for like 30 years running are the Ford F-150 and a bunch of other trucks that look like the Ford F-150. Here's a really great tweet from Twitter user and research director Brett Winton. Imagine you're trying to break into a $100 billion market segment that is 89% male, has stronger brand loyalty than any other segment, and doesn't give a shit about your eco-friendly bona fides. That is where Tesla is. The point being, it's a market that's not only super mature, but it's super locked in. There are literally millions of people that buy a Ford F-150, then 5 years later, buy another Ford F-150, and then 6-7 years later, buy another Ford F-150. And so if you come out with a new Tesla pickup truck that looks kind of just like the Ford F-150, and instead of an engine, it has a battery and some motors and a Tesla logo on it, they're not gonna buy it. Just like they didn't buy the other competition that kind of looks like it, they're just gonna buy another F-150. So after opening the presentation with a whole monologue about how pickup trucks have all looked the same forever, which is totally true, they leaned hard into a completely different look and never looked back. This is why I'm pretty sure next to Model Y, the Cybertruck could end up being the most important vehicle Tesla makes, and in this tech world, possibly the most disruptive. But yeah, in these 2 days, it's grown on me a bit, and in the 2 years between now and when they're actually into production and start to ship the thing, it'll be growing on other people too. As I'm recording this, Elon tweeted 146,000 Cybertruck orders so far. These are from people who didn't even wait for it to grow on them. They just liked it already. I still don't think it's pretty. It's definitely not. It's more brutalist, but I don't think other pickup trucks are pretty either. It just had to be different. And I am here for its position as a disruptor. And I guess I'm finally starting to embrace my position as a tech reviewer, whereas this is sort of a piece of tech, I'm on the bleeding edge of this stuff and I'm investigating it just to figure out if it's good. So I ordered one. Well, I put down my $100 refundable deposit that holds my place in line. That can turn into an order when they finally do go into production, but I'm in line for a triple motor Cybertruck. I'm all in. So I'm looking forward to testing this thing, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's on time along with the other stuff that we're expecting in the next 2 years. But that's pretty much it. Also, if you want to get in on this merch, there's a couple days left of it to get ordered where it will ship before the holidays. I think 9 days left, so link below to that as well. I think that's it. Okay. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.